Thank you, sir. Thank you, chairman, co-chairman, and other dignitaries. So I will be in short because everybody is talking about the quality planting material. So I will not go in detail, skip those things which have been already dealt, but still there are something to be spoken. Why it is important because it is the planting material effect is shown to 10 to 15 years, and if the farmers is suffering from that, it is a great loss. Everybody understands, but nobody thinks about how it has to be further managed. So I will be talking about in relation to our this project. So quality material is a seed for the sustainability of this project also. How it is, then I will talk about it. And directly it is linked with the SDG 1, 2 and 12. So it is very, very important. But our target group is entirely different. Not Dr. Malhotra has given an overview, many things have been spoken about it, but I am focusing on converging to the our target group that has limited lands, and those are landless growers. So I am coming to that. Those might be backyard orchardists, rooftop growers, already told by Dr. Srivastav. Here the SHGs and FPOs will be working. How those will be working, you might be having several of the examples tomorrow. But lease-based fruit farming may be one of the important thing for the short life fruits. Like people are interested to have banana, papaya, guava cultivation for 5 years. Then they will leave the land because nobody wants to sell their land. So that can be utilized for that. And vertical fruit growing in a limited area, that has become a model for this, which I will be discussing. So one of the example, Mr. Randeep is sitting here. So the wall can be there within 3 years this fruiting starts. Within 1 meter or less than that, a strip, you can have a mango fruiting. If the mango is there, tomorrow he will be showing you many crops. Not only mango, it can be with a bale also, which is thought to be a very big plant. With a guava, it is very easy. With custard apple, he will be giving example. So I will not go in detail. So what is happening? Always we are talking about the planting material, quality planting material. So first of all, we should say that genetic purity. Now the nursery, already Dr. HP Singh said that the health of the planting material, even for the certified material, it is a question mark. Why? Because it is the nursery, it is verified, non-verified, certified, accredited. It doesn't matter unless we have some sense about it, what it is, because it has become a trade business. So people are interested in selling the plants, they are not interested what is going to happen. Then transportation shock is creating lot of problem for the plants which are be transported to thousands or hundreds of kilometers. Plants are brought from South Chhattisgarh. Those may die because several of the reasons we will see. And poor traceability. Poor traceability means which mother plant is responsible to giving this plant, nobody knows. We have mother plants, but we have not made those plants from that mother plant. The plants have been made from something else. So this is the thing. And lack of planting material of the high density planting. Always we say high density planting, but there is no planting material. If we say high density planting, suitable varieties for high density, their planting material is not available. There I have shown demand for Miyazaki mango surges in the city. This news was written, and the reason was that everybody wants Miyazaki. If the plant is their nurseryman doesn't have Miyazaki, he will say this is Miyazaki. So this is the trend. So I will not go in detail. Many diseases, those are creating a lot of problems because of nursery contamination. And nematodes, again in a mango wilt also, the TR4, tropical race 4 banana, everybody knows, so I will not go into detail. Already Dr. Malhotra has discussed about the clean plant program. It is so important that 2,200 crores have been allocated. It was not so important. Why this has given so much emphasis? This is the only thing. And this is also related with our project also. So why this Atmanirbhar clean plant program is important? Because here also stakeholder engagement is there. Our program has limited number of plants. We don't have mass plantation with all our stakeholders. So if the quality assurance is not there, that program will fail. So that's why for assuring the quality planting material. This is one of the most important program, important issue, and stakeholder engagement is important for that purpose. Again, I will give example of different types of nurseries. I have categorized them into 4 types, and many might be thinking that I have misclassified, but first I am taking research institution. I am giving example of our institute. For 5 years, we have produced more than 4 lakhs, about 4.5 lakhs plants for giving as a core planting material. That has not to be commercially planted, but it can be for the mother block to different institutions, ICAR, KVKs, any state governments, SAUs, and most of the time we have seen that about more than 538 mother blocks were established. So this is the one of the important material. Another group of nursery, I am coming to that a private commercial nursery, not the small stage nursery, where the mass scale multiplication is going on. Here, nobody thought of the mangoes will be propagated like this. The wedge grafting is coming like this. Here at the right, this is a production of guava. Nobody thought the guava will, at Vienna nursery, guava will be produced like this. And lakhs of plants will be produced. And again, the planting material is not available, and people have paid for 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs planting material every year. That is in advance. So this is the beauty of that planting material. How much people are now assured about the quality with the several of the organization, as our chairman rightly said, that the importance of the program lies who is the producer. So this I am going again from Vienna. I am giving you how the everything has been very, very systematic, and the up to the truck load, everything has been very, very systemic, and there is not a single chance of contamination of the nematode or the fungi, because this soil media or media is also sterilized, and at each and every place you can see that the plants are kept above the ground on the structure. So these are the things which are being followed. But I will go to the certainly different types of nursery which are more related with our project. That is community and cluster nurseries. Here this is one of the example from Gujarat, where the tribals have come up with that, and you can see the woman entrepreneur have come up with the nursery, and this nursery is doing wonderful. Why? The quality planting material has been produced by them, and these are all grafted by the tribal women. So this is a woman managed nursery, and this is one of the important component for us, and that is important because it is fulfilling the localized demand and reducing the transport loss. Transport loss is one of the important thing, and this type of replicates can be made in different parts of the country, particularly associated with the project. This is one of the example I am giving how the Kesar have come up as one of the variety which is replacing Alfonso and as a leading variety, and export, and everywhere in household also it is finding place because it is higher yielder, regular bearer. And again important thing is the nursery plant. You can see a person, he is a nurseryman, and he is very, very much proud of it. His plants, within 1 year he gets the plant of more than 1 meter. The grafted plants 1 meter, and all plants are healthy. So this type of planting material has to be produced. This is one of the example of the giant irrigations. As Dr. Sab said, that these are high-tech nurseries where protected automation, everything. You can see the robots are involved in the tissue culture, and the planting material is of high quality. That's why they have the market, and it has come up. That's why I have given this example just to show this is another group which is protected as well as automation. How this can be connected with the project, this has to be thought of. Then their vision is that we should have a 3-tier supply chain architecture for this purpose. First, we can have the elite germplants and mother blocks. The varieties are only evolved by the institute or many organizations from where we can get. Then licensed multiplication nurseries are there. Those may be, as already mentioned, the clean plant program will have this type of provision, G1, G2, G3. This type of provision and certification will be there, but the basic certified material will be there. And community nurseries, those will be the last mild distribution organizations, and they will organize the quantity into the small lots of the micro farms. Means these are the most suited for our project, where we say from nursery to farm, and this is the fruit journey. Our project is related with the fruits, and the fruit journey will start from the nursery. So again, if we say how to strengthen it, then we have to definitely have today also with our this small scale farmers also, geotagged mother plant should be there, because it is important. And we as a seed field banks, we can have the planting material banks, regional planting material banks, where sometimes surplus plant material is there. It can be redistributed in different parts of the country, and this mechanism will help in strengthening the project. Particularly, I would say the mobile nursery vans can also help, because landless urban peri-urban horticulture can be supported by that, and if this type of services are there, mobile nursery vans, they can help. Then delivering, sampling and potting mixture most door to door, and people can come up with it. Then nano orchard kits, I should say that they are pre-packed kits with a few plants, 3 to 5 dwarf plants with some of the inputs, and people can come up with a backyard or the rooftop. Then ensuring quality standards, there should be some certification idea, there should be tagging should be there. Then we are talking about the QR codes, traceability, and I should say individual mother plant should have plant Aadhaar. As we have Aadhaar system for all of us, then I should say mother plant should have plant Aadhaar, and we should have testing also. Already chairman has said that rapid disease virus detection kits are required, and without that we can't go for innovative packaging is becoming important. Now you can get plant from Maharashtra anywhere. How? The already said that the long distance transport is a problem. There people have come up with a biodegradable root cushions. This is one of the example I will show you with apples. Then moisture retaining gels. Then we can have the plant ATMs at the block headquarters, where we can support from the project that this is a people can have the plants as a ATM, people can purchase or get that. So then use of common service centers as a pickup point for the plants. We might not have our network, but these common service point centers can serve for that. I am giving you one of the example. In apple, we plant it during winters when it is dormant, but new innovation has been done. This new innovation is that the planting is done in the rain-fed area of Uttarakhand during rainy season. How it is done? You can see that this is a pact, and the plants are still in active condition, not dormant. And here the at the rightmost you can see the bag that has been filled and it has been packed. It goes with the truck, and this has been planted in the rainy season. So this type of things are coming up, and planting is becoming very this packaging and the business is becoming very innovative. Then there should be opportunity models, and for our project, how to empower land and landless farmers, limited land and landless farmers. For that we should have micro orchards. This has been perceived. 1 to 10 plants can be accommodated. Then vertical fruit gardens, already said how it is, I will show. And shared orchard models, cooperative clusters can be made in these villages. Then rooftop, already grape, kinno, sapota, these are successful. How we will come up? And there is sale of the graft sapling with the community nursery. It will become one of the important component. And if the community nursery thrives with the quality planting material, definitely it will become a source for the with the income stream and rental. I will not go into detail. This type of landscape you can see in cities. But now I will give you one example. Here this is the example where in one park in the city, 33 mango varieties were grafted. And these all are enjoying mangoes. For 1.5 months they enjoy mango from the park. And in 33, how it has been made, they know how to graft, and the plants have been converted into different varieties. 33 plants are there, varieties are there, and not only dwarf varieties like Ambika Runika, Langda, Chausa, Daseri, everything you will find there. And they have toppered with several varieties on a single tree. A tree can have 4, 5, 6 varieties, and the entire park is there, and it has been documented and sustainable. People are producing fruits. Then they started with jamun, bale, grapes, then falsa, bear, karonda, jackfruit, rose apple, many other things in the same park, and community is utilizing it.
To conclusion.
Kar raha hu, sir. These are carbide. This you can see one fruit is hanging there. That is Amrapali. It is Arunika. They are another, the rare fruits which are too healthy. We can produce. Now we have grafting technology. The varieties are there. This is from CISH, Godra. This is a variety, but these are the fruits which are highly nutritious. Lot of varieties have come up in the lemon, lime, those are propagated also, and this can be utilized. And lower portion you can see with the drip, the kinnos are being produced in the pots. This is one of the example of VNR, where you can see the two chaps are sitting with a VNR variety. This is a fruiting after 3rd year. Nobody thought that these dwarf plants will be there. Within 3rd year you are getting the fruits like this, and we have not to wait much. Within 2 years also you start getting. So the success depends on the dwarf, precocious, early bearing, those graft. Oh, he's sitting.
We will have that discussion in the last.
So another important thing, planting material, how it is playing role, I have not shown you. But it is most important planting material we studied for different districts. I am not going in detail. But apple, here apple you can have a lot of produce with a new propagation methodology, new types, spur types, different types of apple varieties are coming up. So this is becoming important. Same is the case with the pineapple. This is one of the example in Maharashtra, where you can see the vines, yellow arrows are showing vines are going from ground to the top. Their bunches are there, and he has harvested more than 500 kgs from the fruit rooftop. So this is one of the example. This left hand side, you can see dragon fruit on the walls. Now people are growing. It has come up as one of the crop which can be grown with the wall. So already said, Dr. Malhotra has said that lot of material is being imported, fruits are imported, but the demand for planting material of exotic fruits is increasing like anything. People are now trying to grow blueberry, avocado in their home and trying to produce it. So these are some of the techniques which have come up. This has revolutionized wedge grafting in case of kar diya, sir. Mango, grava, everything. But this I will say, this is last slide, that healthy orchard begins with the healthy root. And certified material, planting material is a sustainable livelihood and fruit production. And at the end I will say quality planting material is the key success in the limited land fruit production. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan, for your very comprehensive presentation on value chain management of planting, quality planting material. Of course, you have given the whole details, but chain has been missing. You have given whole detail, but chain has been missing. In the chain, you have the different links you have talked about, but you could not link all the chains together. So if you do so, it will be useful. For example, media which we never considered very important in nursery, now it is becoming very important. If there are failure of many tissue culture plant material in hardening, that is again due to media, the failure has come. That portion you have not touched upon, that requires to be touched. You have touched upon the mother block maintenance, but that requires more emphasis. More emphasis means, for example, in citrus, it started with citrus, and is not new concept. 1954, certification system on citrus was started by Rai Chaudhary and other people, which was in the Goni Kappal, it was in Srirampur, and 4 or 5 places it had. And the idea was to maintain the mother block, supply the certified budwood, and with that concept we have moved. But 54, even after 75 years, we have not moved in our successive time. Of course, earlier it was the citrus was outside, now slowly it has moved to the complete greenhouse system. At the time it was in the already project, you can see that it was an open system. We have moved. Earlier, of course, indexing was being done At the time, it was the only conventional indexing system. Today, you have the quick system. Somewhere you can use ELISA, somewhere you can do that DNA testing and so on. So the movement is there. And with that, we started with the concept of health clinic of the plant. Basic idea was that in certification system, whole problem is that if an inspector is there, he do not know what is the virus, difference between virus and bacteria, and he certifies. That is the problem, many times. So that's why the concept was everywhere, just like any diagnostic system, for plant system, you can have the diagnostic system, wherein any plant coming to any sample coming, it can be verified. Currently in system, what you have, only the germination test to the maximum in the most of these seeds, and for this planting material there is none. So that clinic was there to, idea was that they can test against all the viruses especially, and also the fertility of the plants. That's why even in your issue DNA and all that was worked for mango and all that. But again, unfortunately, the DNA was developed for the different varieties. But if you are working in Lucknow, it was not working in Delhi. So there has been some of the problems. I think you have already covered very comprehensively. But kindly revisit so that you can give little better idea. You are already chairman for accreditation committee. So taking into all the experience, you can bring it together and help us. Thank you very much.